update week 9. Honestly, this in the last week has probably been my best week. And it's really weird for me to say because all of my pregnancies before, I remember it got worse, like especially around 12 weeks. And I mean, it totally still could, but like from like 9, 10, 11, 12, it like got worse. And so it's been totally backwards for me that things have felt better in the last week, but I really think Unisom is helping, and sleeping more at night because of the Unisom is definitely making a difference, because the more tired I am, the more nauseous I am. Like the less energy I have, the more nauseous I am, right? All of it. So I still have all the classic symptoms I've had from the beginning. Like I feel my nipples all the time. They're definitely still going strong. Definitely been going to bed early. I'm taking Unisom to help me sleep. I'm not napping every day, but I'm still napping. I've been hungrier the last week for sure. I've been definitely bumping up my calories some. I think it's BS when people are like, you don't need extra calories in the first trimester. I'm starved in the first trimester, so I definitely like bump up my calories some in the first trimester, and I'm really focusing on having it be more protein and more carbs. But other than that, I don't really have any other symptom change. I actually in the last few days feel like my energy is getting better, and my nausea is getting even better, like it's almost completely gone. And I don't know if that's because the placenta is starting to take over at like 9 weeks. I'm like hoping that's the case. But who knows? I mean, it can always change, like the drop of a hat. I'm still emotional, but honestly, for the most part, this has been the most even-keeled pregnancy I've ever had. Like I'm the most even-keeled, I feel peaceful, I feel happy, like I'm waking up feeling good, like all of it. So like, thank God I am like enjoying it, because I've had it the other way. I know how it goes. And if this is how it gets to be this time around, I'm here for it. Like I'm just here to receive. 3 weeks until we have our first official appointment. And we're probably going to announce then the pregnancy. And it's like so hard. I'm so back and forth on like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to announce. And then I'm like, oh, but I kind of love kind of keeping it to us. So I'm like back and forth on this, but very, very excited, very grateful. And today we're gonna talk about everything that I'm eating in a day. I thought that might be helpful. And also I'll share along the way things that are happening. I ended up getting an ultrasound today because tomorrow the time that was available was during my kids' piano lesson. Like I realized they had piano at the same time. And then the day after that we leave, we go out of town. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get it done today. And I did it today, even though Peter was busy, because I was like, I just need this peace of mind, because I've been feeling better the last few days and it's just been so backwards for me that I was like semi-freaking out. Not freaking out, but I just felt like, man, is something wrong? Could something be wrong? And I was like, I just want to see. And there was part of me that was like, no, early ultrasounds can hurt your baby, right? All of the things, because I'm very holistic. And at the end of the day, I asked myself, if you knew you couldn't mess it up, what would you do? That's my favorite question, because it always removes the fear from the decision for me. And I was like, if I knew I couldn't mess it up, I would let myself go have this ultrasound and see my baby. And so that's what I did. I was like, all right, you're gonna do that. And I was so nervous going into it, and then I'll let you see the rest. Okay, but the bear outfit, that's what I call this, is like so comfy. I know, it's like something I saw and I wanted something just like cozy and warm. And my house is freezing when I get up in the morning because we sleep with it nice and cold. I'm very hot at night these days, and so I sleep with it nice and cold. So my house is freezing when I get up, so I throw this on.
Suddenly, the world I used to know, I see it differently. You woke me from a dream, now here's reality. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me. 'Cause every time you tell me I look good and that I'm doing fine, but nothing ever changes. And now I see, baby, you are hurting me. Stuck in repeat. Stop lying. I know you played your part.
Methylated B vitamin, CoQ10, for mitochondria health, probiotic, beef colostrum, down the hatch. I would say I've actually been feeling really good ever since I started taking Unisom last week. I started taking Unisom to sleep. I started with like a quarter of a tablet and now I'm up to a half a tablet. And between the Unisom and like my B6 in the morning, I feel like my nausea is almost completely gone away. And I'm sleeping so much better, so I'm feeling like I have more energy. And this week I actually feel great, knock on wood. It's slightly concerning. I'm very tempted to just like book an ultrasound, even though I don't do them. Like I don't do them early. I don't want to. Part of me just wants like that peace of mind, you know? But I ordered a Doppler off of Amazon and I'm gonna start trying to see if I can hear the baby's heartbeat. I know it's a little early. Typically it's more like 10 to 12 weeks, but we're gonna try and see. And I know like if we don't find it, it's like not a big deal, right? We can still wait. So. Okay, I'm back from the gym. I'm gonna get myself my post-workout shake. I'm just using the leftover water that I didn't drink at the gym. That's so creamy. So I decided while I was at the gym to schedule an ultrasound for tomorrow. I feel so nervous. Like I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Like I wanna look and I wanna see, but also like I'm so nervous to look and see. I just like wanna get it over with now. It's gonna be really hard to wait till tomorrow, and I did it tomorrow because Peter's schedule would allow him to be there tomorrow too. Now that my mind's made up, it's like made up, and I'm like, I just wanna do this. First pregnancy, getting an ultrasound this early. Guess there's a first time for everything. We are out of bread and eggs, so I'm at Proof Bread, which is a sourdough place. The best bread ever, and I'm going to stock up. Got home and made short work of some of the pastries. I tasted like all of them because I couldn't help myself. I'm at the ultrasound place. My appointment's right now. I like totally booked this last minute, so Peter wasn't able to come. He's doing work. He doesn't even know I'm here. Ready? Nice and slow. Hold your breath. As soon as she pulled it up, I just started bawling. We have a beautiful, sweet little baby and a good, strong heartbeat. And I'm just so thankful. I'm so grateful. Let's go show Peter.
Hey.
I have something to show you.
Oh my goodness. Whoa.
We officially have a good, strong heartbeat and a little baby, and only one that they can see.
See, look. Huh?
You want to see?
Yeah.
that's the baby.
It's tiny.
Yes, it's tiny and you can't really see much of it, but it's moving all over the screen. Okay, it's lunchtime. I'm gonna get myself some pasta. I'm actually gonna have protein pasta. It's made out of chickpeas. It's the Banza with some ground beef that I made. It's like the lean 93% fat, and then some homemade marinara that I made the other day. I went walking at the gym this afternoon after my nap because it was pouring rain outside, and I always walk in the afternoons. But I got home and I was starved, and I totally forgot to show you. So I ate some chicken when I got home. I had been cooking some chicken in a crock pot, and I'll show it to you. Right now, chicken doesn't actually sound very good to me, but I was so hungry when I got home. I pulled out a small chicken breast and I found some like sweet chili sauce to like dip it in. If I have something to dip it in, that helps right now. And I downed that, and now I'm making a piece of toast that I'm gonna have as well before I start like cooking for the night, like cooking dinner for the family. So I throw some chicken breasts in the crock pot with salt, garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of paprika and pepper, and then a little bit of chicken broth. And I just let it slow cook in here, and then we can pull it apart and shred it and use it for things or eat it plain or whatever. It's really versatile, so I just keep it on hand. I'm gonna put the tiniest smidge of peanut butter on because I just love peanut butter toast when I'm pregnant.